Have you ever noticed how some women navigate their relationships effortlessly, as if they never experience what you experience in your relationships? And when you observe what they have, it's almost as if they have unlocked a secret code. You see that they don't bend over backward and they don't play games. But what is their secret code? Something about what they do is clearly working. Today I talk about intelligence and practicality. Why smart women win in relationships without even trying. And here for sure I'm not talking about degrees or IQ scores. Something simpler than that. It's about a different kind of wisdom that goes deeper. Hey everyone, quite here. If you're seeking to connect, learn, and grow, you're in the right place. Welcome to the show. There was once an elderly Arab man who took great pride in his son, a newly minted PhD. And as they sat down for lunch, the father asked his son, "So, son, you are now a doctor. Do you heal people?" The son replied, "No, father. I'm a doctor in philosophy." The father, curious and humble, continued, "And what does philosophy mean?" And the son, eager to showcase his knowledge, he pointed at their meat. "Look, father, in front of us there is a bowl of rice, and on the top of it there is chicken, correct?" And the father nodded. "With philosophy," he said, "I can make you believe that there's two chickens, not just one." The father, with a warm smile, said, "I'm already convinced." Then, without missing a beat, he reached out, took the chicken, placed it in front of him. Turning to his son, he said, "I'll eat this one, and you eat the second one, if you can find it." What we get from this story is that intelligence isn't just about abstract ideas, it's also about practical wisdom. And in relationships, this is the type of intelligence that matters the most. This type of intelligence stands out, knowing when to act, when to let go, and when to use humor to diffuse tension. The father's response in the story teaches us something valuable. Intellectual reasoning can be impressive. We got impressed that this chicken can turn into two. But grounded action speak louder. Smart women don't just think, they know when to act and when to let go. Like the father in the story, they don't waste time proving a point. "I understand what you mean. Let's see what we can do right now." You prioritize resolving the issue with action. And your goal always is to simplify complex situations. So when you find yourself in a heated argument, your goal is always to strip away all the unnecessary layers of drama. Like the father did when he calmly reached out and took the chicken and placed it in front of him. The son complicated a simple meal with abstract ideas, and the father grounded the conversation in reality. Simplicity is powerful. You don't need to prove yourself with grand gestures and endless debates. And complexity isn't always attractive, especially when it is unnecessary. Smart women win because they keep things balanced. They embrace meaningful conversations. They try to avoid overanalyzing and overthinking situations. They use humor to diffuse tension. And I think in the Arab culture, more than many others, we value humor. We value sharp wit. And this makes the bond you have with a man feels effortless, fun, enjoyable. You're not taking everything seriously. You're not over-analyzing everything. When you communicate, you don't talk about abstract ideas. You don't say, "We should communicate better." You take direct steps instead. How about we take one day a week where we talk without any distractions? In relationships, knowledge is important. You consuming this is important. But action is what prompts the change. Action is what makes the difference. The father didn't just listen to his son's reasoning, he acted. He turned the lesson into a moment of wisdom that we talk about today. So, as a smart woman, you don't just talk about your values, you don't just talk about love, respect, and loyalty. You embody those values. They are seen in your action. You listen with intent. You show respect, not just expect it. When minor things happen, you don't focus on them. You let them go. You focus on what you can do right now. to avoid this happening in the future. And as a smart woman, you avoid also proving your points all the time. What do you get from saying, I told you so? Isn't it better to think about a way to prevent that from happening in the future? Isn't it better to try and fix this right now? So smart women don't win relationships because they try harder. They win because they think and act smarter. They understand how to balance wisdom with practicality, wit with kindness, and intellect with action. Remember, the smartest moves in love often require the least effort. They simply need thoughtfulness and authenticity. I hope this helped. See you in the next video.